Mine's still on me.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
Are you getting audio from there?
You have to listen.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. Guantanamo Bay. Hello.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Derek Wisdom, and this is Clay Gershenslager. Will be your commentators for tonight's match. It's actually been senior night, which the seniors already came out already. You might have seen that as we actually started the stream way early. First up is Caden Shipley and Jacob Dickens at 106. And right off the bat is both are battling for a 2-point takedown. Caden Shipley does not have a state rank. Oh, excuse me. It's actually Robbie Simmons at 120 and Dalton McNeil. Dalton McNeil and Robbie Simmons neither are ranked state-wise. Up next after this is Devin Luma at 126 against David McNeil. So far right now we've already got a takedown from Dalton McNeil, so it's leading 2-0 with a little under a minute left.
How many points do you get for a takedown?
0. Robbie trying to stand up here and get some control as we see Dalton stick that leg up real quick and turn him over. Robbie trying to scramble and get out of that right there so it doesn't get turned over here. Robbie with a reversal. So that's now 2-2 with under 15 seconds left. Looked like Robbie was close to getting him rotated. It'd be great for him to get some near fall points, but with 5 seconds left, it doesn't look like it'll happen. First period is at the end now, so we'll head into second period. We'll see the coin flip here. It's green's choice. No, excuse me, red's choice. Red defers, goes to green. St. John, I don't know if I mentioned, but we're actually wrestling the St. John Dragons tonight. So it'll be neutral. It's now 2-2. I don't know if you guys notice or happen to notice or not. It's in the feed. It says SGHS, St. John High School, obviously, and they have a tiger. We couldn't, for some reason, fix it. As we see a quick reversal, I guess, from Dalton McNeil. Dalton McNeil flips over and ends up pinning Robbie Simmons. Up next is 120, Devin Luma, or 126, Devin Luma against David McNeil. Devin is senior this year, so he was featured in the senior night. Devin has never wrestled before, so he's new. I guess it was one of those things where he just wanted to try it out. Looked like Devin kind of tried to wrap him up and pull him in there, maybe for a throw of some sort. It's currently 0-0 with a little under about about a minute and 30 seconds left. Devin Luma with a great shot, sucks it in. He's got to get hip control for this to count here. And there it is, now 2-0. Devin sitting really high here, way too high as he gives that ankle away. Poor choice there by Devin Luma. Sat way too high, and then as David kind of pulled his head out, he ended up grabbed that ankle. Devin trying to break the legs here. Oh, and a quick reversal there by David McNeil. Now 2-2. An escape by Devin Luma. 1 point escape given to Devin. Devin was lucky, no near fall points were given. Single leg taken by David McNeil. No point given here as we see Devin try. We see Devin try to get out of that and ends up getting slammed on the floor real quick. 4-3 now with under 10 seconds left in the first period. That was a mean slam by David. Up next after this, we have an open at 132 against Grant Staffen, which is ranked 6th in the state. And after that, we got 138, Ian Asher against Jacob Boyer. So we see a class call given. So we'll go back to Devin on the bottom. Still 4-3 with the second period off here. St. John on top, Function on bottom. Devin trying to break away. Ugly slam there.
Why did they call a class call?
Typically it's because he has some type of illegal hold that's not allowed.
Alright.
You see a little roll there by David McNeil. David McNeil just trying to make sure that try to turn Devin over to get some of those back points. Not working, so it looks like he's switching sides here. If Devin can get that arm around, he should be able to. Oh, and he tries to stand up here. Nothing there as we. Devin tries to stand up again here. Well, under a minute left now in the second period. Still 4-3. Not a whole lot happening. We're seeing David trying to get a cradle going here. Nothing's happening. Devin was almost out there, but not able to get it. So he's back down at bottom here. Devin really needs to get explosive. Needs to get explosive right here. Get out of this bottom position, get an escape point.
Why does he have to be on bottom? Why can't they just do it like how they started off?
As we see almost a nice little reversal there by Devin. Of course, reversal points haven't been given yet. All he needs to do is get around and get that hip control, and that'll be a reversal. Back to your question anyways. After each period, they flip a coin. And so, great reversal there by Devin Luma. It's now 6-3. As we see, it's really exciting because time's up for the second period. It's now 7-6. Great job by Devin Luma to get work back of 6-3, and he got those back points and a reversal. So that'll be 6-7 or 7-6. Devin leading. Devin's on top now. Sorry, I haven't answered your question yet, but each period they flip a coin, so it goes to red or green, or depending, they may just give it to the green and let them decide. And that's basically how it works. So each time they switch. So if each team gets their choice. It's now 7-7 as Devin gives him an escape. Devin trying to make sure that he doesn't get any hip control here and get a shot. He really needs to break that hold there in the legs. He really needs to get away.
McNeil got saved by the bell.
Ooh. And a really ugly slam. 2 points given to McNeil. Devin really needs to get up in the next minute and a half here and not give him an escape, but a takedown would actually give him a win. And he can tripod here because he's so high.
So, why do they do orange and red? Why not
Red and green?
Yeah, why not just do the teams instead of having to put red and green?
because red green is just the generic color.
Alright.
9-7 here. So David will end up getting back points unless he can end up getting out here. And Devin gets pinned with 32 seconds left in the third period. Devin gets pinned. Next up after this is an open at 132, so Genevieve will be given the win there. So far, we've not had any wins, so it's 3 wins in a row for San Genevieve. After that is 138. Ian Asher, also a senior this year, gets Jacob Boyer. And after that will be Smokey Branch against Caleb Miracle. And he is actually 0-0. He's a freshman, so I don't know how that will work, but
maybe he's been hurt the whole season. Ian with a nice takedown.
I've got a good feeling here Ian's going to be trying to go for the tech here. It's now 2-1. We got another 2 points now. Lets him escape. It's now 4-2. Looks like Ian's going to be kind of working up to tech him here, maybe. I don't know. So we see Ian get 2 really easy takedowns so far. Unfortunately, out of bounds there. Ian real scrappy and wiry, super fast, so he's quick on his feet, real quick to take shots. Ian letting him have some hand control there, I don't know why. Obviously with Ian having already 2 takedowns and letting him have 2 escapes, it may just be one of those things. Now 6-2 as Ian got another takedown. It's either going to be a pin or, yeah, maybe. And that's a pin there by Ian Asher. Great win for Farmington, especially for a senior. Up next is 145, Smokey Branch against Cable Miracle. Smokey coming in real strong there, and as we see Cable go for a shot, Smokey trying to get around. If he gets around to get to this hip control here, it'll be 2 points. Breaks him down, wrapping that leg up, trying to build around. 2 points are given to Smokey. That's 2 points for a takedown. It's out of bounds. So we'll start off this with Cable on bottom. It's one of those things where you got to be careful coming out as fast as Smokey does. You know, you can go in so quick and not exactly thinking, and somebody all of a sudden just has you on your back.
Smokey with a nice takedown.
Actually, that wouldn't be a takedown because he started out on bottom. So more like he tried to stand up and escape, and Smokey got him with that leg and then put him back down. So no points was given to anybody there.
Oh, all right.
Smokey lets him go, 2-1. Smokey gets him again. Near fall points, getting him to that back shoulder, and heavy spin. Win there by 145, Smokey Branch. Up next is 152, Kale Kraus against Jared Humboldt. Jared Humboldt is actually ranked second in the state. So this will definitely be a tough match for Kale. I expect.
Kale's been wrestling since he was like 4. So who knows what will happen in this match.
So we see Jared Humboldt get a shot real quick, trying to figure that arm into the head, rotate him over.
Jared has 2 points.
And he'll get some near fall points here eventually if he can get that last shoulder pinned down. He needs to pin that wrist to the mat. 3 near fall points, 5-0. See Jared trying to kind of fight that half Nelson in, and nice little roll there by Jared Humboldt. Trying to get that shoulder over again. And definitely getting back points for this. We're just trying to see that last shoulder touch the mat. That's a pin there for Jared Humboldt against Kale Kraus. That was 152 with 20 seconds left in the first period. Up next is 160, Dakota Rulo against Brian Selby. Like I said, up next is 160, Dakota Rulo against Brian Selby. Nice little fake there by Dakota Rulo. He should have kind of faked him out, let his head dip. As soon as his head came back up, he should have really taken that shot. That's one problem you really see with these wrestlers is they kind of have half-hearted commitments with a shot. You know, when you go in for that shot, you know, it's life or death. It really isn't, but you got to act like that because you got to be committed. Once you go in, you got to go in full force, and you got to grab that leg and you got to suck it in as hard as you can. There's no letting it go. No points being given here as Dakota Rulo just trying to make sure that looks like Selby's trying to connect the 2 arms to maybe do a cradle here. Stalling is called. A little under a minute left here. No points have been given so far. No takedowns. Nothing. Both kind of working in hand control here. Not a whole lot happening as we see Brian. Okay, Dakota Rulo breaks off the hand on the head, and Brian Selby goes for a real quick shot. Dakota Rulo almost has him kind of turned over there. Dakota just trying to break that. Oh, and Dakota was close there to getting around and getting hip control. Yeah, there we go. Dakota stuffs ahead here. He needs to keep on doing it, keep stuffing that head. Rotate him over. see some outrage there as no points was given. Didn't really look like 2 points should have been given, in my opinion. Second period starts. Brian Selby on top. Dakota Rulo about to break away here, and that's an escape point for Dakota Rulo. Dakota really faking him out here, but there we go. There we go. Gets that shot. Needs to pull that leg in, suck that leg in, and get that hip control here. Sweep that leg. Sweep that leg. There we go. Great job by Dakota Rulo. Grabs that ankle and flips him over real quick. Dakota getting a little bit more confident in that shot. It's now 3-1. Minute and a half left. Goes in for another shot here. We see Dakota, like I said, Dakota's getting more confident. Dakota lets go of that leg, and that's a dangerous move. He's got one hand on that leg, but there's nothing really there as we see Brian hold of that ankle. But if he gets back there, that's 2 points, and it'll be tied 3-3. Dakota gets control of that leg now as Brian kind of try to work around and ends up giving him that leg. Stalling is called. We see Dakota there trying to kind of think about, oh wow, great job by Dakota Rulo. As we see suck in that head and kind of turn him over here, trying to get that shoulder down. He needs to walk it out. He's got to get a hold of that arm there that is kind of free on the other side. He needs to figure something out because that suck that in, and there it is. That shoulder's almost down, and that's a pin for Dakota Rulo. At 160, Farmington beats Brian Selby 5-1, and then a pinfall with 7 seconds left in the second period. Up next after that is 170, Dylan Allen, ranked 3rd in the state, and that'll be against Ty Brown. Dylan, like I've always said, is unbelievably strong. Just one thing you'll see, especially if he breaks Ty down, is he's very talented at leg riding. He'll put those legs in, and I mean he'll just ride the crap out of you with his legs. Oh, as he takes an early shot there, didn't get anything. Starting off real quick here. Dylan kind of sinking him down here. Ty trying to break him down. Sucks in that shot. Great job there. Grabs both those legs up. That's kind of one of those key moves as you... There we go. As we see him insert that foot, he's going to leg ride him here. And look at that. Just like I said, leg riding. Gets a 2 near fall points, 4-0. Should be. 3 near fall points. I guess I was mistaken there. We go see Dylan take another shot. Nothing comes out of that. A little under a minute left here. Oh, dangerous position there. So Dylan kind of overshot himself, it kind of looked like. He did get a take. Ty Brown did get a takedown there. It's 3-5. 5-3, Farmington leading. Ty Brown on top now. So we see Dylan kind of try to sit out and roll. Oh, and Dylan grabs that arm. He's trying to suck it in here. Like I said, Dylan's incredibly strong, and so I mean, once he grabs something, I mean, he grabs it. Not much letting go. There we go, and a reversal there by Dylan Allen. It's now 7-3 with under 10 seconds left in the first period. see Dylan start off at bottom here, probably for a purpose of trying to get a reversal or trying to get an escape point, of course. 7-3. Ooh, and a high single there. Trying to get him up to the shoulder as we see Dylan trying to push him off.
What was called?
I'm not exactly for sure. Might have been kind of one of those dangerous little things there where there's a chance of something being heard. You see Ty Brown grab in that leg and grab that ankle. He's going to try to break him down and run him. Doesn't happen. Dylan stands up, grabs that leg. Reversal there by Dylan Allen. About a minute left in the second period. Down 9-3. See Dylan Allen there roll over and put a cradle on Ty Brown, and Dylan gets the pin there. Ends up being 12-3 with a pinfall with under 30 seconds left in the second period. Up next is 182. Judd Cunningham against Wade Hahn. Wade got hurt early in the season with a labrum tear. Wade, I personally know, is a very tough opponent. He's 4-1 this season. Like I said, he tore his labrum as we see him wrapped up on the shoulder against Judd Cunningham. So it'll be a freshman against a senior. And you see Wade real quick do a throw, it looked like, lets him go. Now 2-1. Judd goes in for a shot. Wade sticks those arms in real quick and stops that shot. Just kind of like a size difference if you look at the legs of Wade in the chest and just the broadness and the arm. I mean, you can tell there's a difference between a freshman and a senior, which you can definitely be big. I mean, he's always been a big kid, which I personally know. He's in my grade and I used to wrestle him. Wade lets him go. But like I was saying, I mean, Wade is just kind of like a Dylan Allen or Dalton Berg, just pretty big for his age, super stout. Wade goes in for the shot there, pulls it in. There goes the 2-point takedown. It's now 6-2. 30 seconds left in the first period. A little under 15 seconds left in the first period as we see Wade just kind of riding and trying to break down Judd here. First period is over. We'll approach second period. We see him go neutral. See they went neutral. Nothing's happening so far. Minute 45 or 15 seconds into the second period here. Judd pushes off Wade. knocking heads. Trying to get some control here. Brakes off. Hand control and getting those hooks in is a wrestler's into taking a shot of some sort. Or even sometimes, you know, they break it apart and they take a quick shot. As we've seen here, you know, Wade pulls off and ends up taking a real quick shot and ends up getting a takedown. It's now 8-2. Wade gonna let Judd go. Now 8-3 with a little under a minute left in the second period. Nothing happens there as Judd goes in for a shot, and he doesn't grab the leg. Wade grabs it, or gets around and gets hip control, gets a 2-point takedown. We see Judd get away. It's now 10-4. Wade kind of took in some early shots. Judd went in real quick for it. Didn't end up happening the way that he thought it was. Wade throws him around real quick and turns him over and hits him with 6 seconds left in the second period. I want to say the score was 12-4. And up next now is 195, Jonathan Russell against Tyler Jenkins. There to try and sit there and snap him, but he did take the chances. We see Tyler Jenkins going for a shot. Jonathan trying to maintain control of that ankle to make sure that nothing else happens. Jonathan's really got to make sure that no control here happens, because as soon as Tyler gets control, that's a takedown. Control of the hips, excuse me. Stalling, nothing happens here, so we'll start back at neutral. No takedowns, a little under a minute left. Seconds left here left in the first period, and no points have been given. Not a whole lot happening besides the first initial, kind of opportunity to take down, and nothing was given. First period is over, and green defers, gives it to Sanjin, and Sanjin chooses bottom. So Farm will start out on top. Jonathan trying to make sure that Jenkins doesn't get up, and that's an escape point for Tyler Jenkins. It's 1-0, second period, with about a minute and 40 seconds left. This is one of those key matches. You know, if it's going to continue to be slow like this, you know, 1 point makes a difference. You know, whether it be 1-0 by the end of it, or Jonathan get a takedown and 2-1, or whatever it is. You know, just maybe one of those slow matches where neither are confident enough to take another shot or get anything done. Stalling called again. I know is Tyler leans in really, really hard, and so that's one of those key things where you got to realize you got to snap that, as soon as he comes back up, take a shot, drive hard. Tyler kind of dips in there, acts like he take a shot, didn't follow through. A little under 40 seconds left. Seconds left here. Still nothing happening. I'm surprised another stall call hasn't been called. A little under 20 seconds left. It's still 1-0 in the second period. So Tyler go for another shot. Nothing happened. Jonathan really needs to find a time to take a shot here. You know, whether he's got to go. He's got to go. So of course Farmington opts to go down there. That's his chance to get a, you know, that can either be dangerous if Jonathan can escape and be 1-0 and you're going to overtime, but if he gets any back points, that may be the end of it. Third period's off here. You see Jonathan kind of trying to build up here while Tyler's trying to make sure he doesn't, of course. Not a whole lot happening. Great job by Jonathan Russell, and that's a takedown. That'll be 2-1 for Farmington. It's a reversal with about a minute left. Jonathan's really got to hold it out and ride this one, or try to figure something out. You know, he's got to make sure he doesn't escape. Of course, you know, you can't just sit there and let nothing happen. You know, stalling will be called, and that's not helpful for anybody. But minute left, 2-1. You got to figure something out. You know, you got to let him build up, break him down, or let him up and get another takedown. Something's got to be figured out here. No way that I don't see this ref just letting them just mess around here for 30 more seconds. But well under 30 seconds left here.
Score is now 3-1.
3-1. That's a stalling call for. Not for Jonathan Russell, that's an escape point. 6 seconds left. And time's up for the third period as we see Jonathan Russell win 3-2. And like I said from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, 1 point makes a difference. And that is a huge difference right there. So, you know, we started off with an escape point early on from St. Genevieve, 1-0, and that's when I said, you know, 1 point makes a huge difference. And we've seen it come into play there, especially with stalling and stall calls, all that type of stuff. Up next after that is going to be 2:20, Daltonburg against Tyler Hale. Daltonburg is ranked second in the state. Daltonburg is kind of like another Dylan Allen, just one of those free competitors who's just incredibly strong. And fight for head control. Dalton kind of pulled him in here. Tyler kind of trying to go for looked like a little fake shot there. careful and not go for the wrong shot. You know, that's a smart idea. You know, you don't want to sit here and step in way too early and then get screwed over and end up getting the 2 points for a takedown. A little under 45 seconds left here. Up next after this is 285, Chase Berg against Isaac Boyd. Isaac Boyd is ranked 6th in the state. So as you've heard so far, which we've got 2 more state-ranked people wrestling from St. Genevieve for the lower weight classes. Farmington has 2 ranked kids, while St. Gen has 5. St. Gen's ranked 8th in Class 2, while we are not ranked in Class 3. Out there, still 0-0. Second period here. As we're going to see Dalton go on bottom. Looks like Dalton seems to be a little matched on strength here. It seems like Ryan Hill's a pretty strong competitor. We may see a point come in here again as Dalton gets this 1 point. Not a lot has happened, so the point may come down to a decision again as well. Up here, and that's an escape for Dalton. Minute and 10 seconds left in the second period.
What call was called?
I think the ref is just planning on resetting them in the middle here. Center mat, just kind of calling in, just letting them restart. Letting Tyler Dell just kind of grab head control here, which isn't always the smartest thing. You know, you can lead some stuff in there. I don't really see how that was a takedown, considering.
Score is now 2-2.
Confused by that, ladies and gentlemen. We see Ryan going for the. Excuse me, Dalton goes in for the shot, and Ryan ends up rotating, but Dalton was midway standing up and not even really, it just didn't really look like a takedown. You just see Coach Krause and Coach Compton kind of wonder what happened here. 10 seconds left in the second period. Like I said, it's 2-2. Tough here as we go into third period. Like I said, 1 point may come in handy here. As he chooses to go bottom. Dalton's got to make sure he doesn't get up, or if he gets up, he's got to go in for a quick shot. Something here, something's got to be done. You know, we're either going to see some overtime. You know, it's hard telling what you're going to see as whether Dalton breaks him down, tires him out. Dalton grab that wrist and trying to roll it behind his back, get it behind his back. Trying to break him down again. Oh, rotating him, trying to get him on it. He's got him on his shoulder here. Hops over. And he may be able to run it here. Gives him the leg though. Nothing happens there. We go back to no escape points given there. So we're going to start back at bottom. A minute left in the third period. Minute and we'll definitely be seeing it go into overtime. But if he gets that escape point, I don't know what I'll be able to say. I don't know if anything can be done if he gets that escape point. That's going to be pretty dangerous. Gets him on that shoulder here. He may try to do the same thing. He's kind of walking towards, trying to get that arm away, and he does, and he's trying to get it to the back. Ryan's really trying to pull it back here. 36 seconds left. This is one of those really exciting matches, where you don't know what's going to happen. If Dalton gets any sort of back points here, I mean that's the match for him. I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, it looks like Ryan Hale's a little bit exhausted. Oh, and he could definitely get some back points here. If he gets him turned over, he could get some back points. No doubt. There we are. There we go. He's got to get him turned over in the next 3 seconds, and he doesn't. Oh man, that is disappointing. Man, that was so close. Anyways, what I was gonna say, we'll go into overtime here. In my opinion, it kind of looks like Ryan Hale's a little exhausted. Of course, with overtime, it goes into 1 minute only. And, I want to say the first one to score wins, or I may be wrong. I can't remember. But Dalton was really close to those last, 10, 15 seconds. He was really, really close to getting those back points, and that would have been a win in the last 10, 15 seconds of the third period. That would have been really key. Great to see. About 30 seconds left. I was correct. The first one to get the takedown is the one that wins. So if, say, Dalton gets a takedown, then he wins instantaneously. 5 seconds left. Doesn't look like anything will be happening here. So we'll go into overtime again.
Yeah, Hale is looking very close right now.
And that is definitely that's gonna be tough. 30 seconds left in the fifth, and Dalton has Hale has 30 seconds to get up, and if he doesn't, then that's it.
This is a good match to watch.
Sorry, I was trying to figure some stuff out here, trying to make sure my facts were right. So what happens here with these 30 seconds is St. Jean goes down, and if St. Jean escapes, as we see Dalton go down now, like I said, so St. Jean would have had to escape to get a point, and then Dalton would have to escape to get a point. So if Dalton escapes here, it's done for. And Dalton, he's a beast, man. He's got will, and he can do it. He's got 18 seconds to do it, but he can do it. Come on, Dalton. Let's go here. Under 10 seconds left.
5 seconds.
Man, oh man. That is close. Man, if he would have had 3 more seconds, Dalton would have had it.
This is truly a great match to watch.
Now this is an exciting match to see here. It's 2-2, and it's basically the 7th period. 30 seconds again.
Dalton's trying to get the takedown, and Hale's not letting him. Oh, he might get the escape. Oh, he almost escaped right out of bounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely wild right now. 17 seconds left, and we see Ryan Hell, I mean, inches away from being out in escape point, but nothing was given. Dalton's got to run him. Dalton's got to run it for the next 10 seconds, and he's broken down, ladies and gentlemen. If Ryan Hell does not get the escape, I am pretty sure that Dalton wins. Oh man, this is a nail biter.
This is a great match.
Wow, I mean, this is just... And Dalton wins there. I mean, 2-2, I mean, his last period, and he wins. I mean, that is just... That's the price of it, you know, going that long. I mean, that is an excellent match.
Going up against Isaac Boyd. Belport scored at the moment.
A little under a minute and 50 seconds, a little under a minute and 40 seconds left, excuse me, left as Chase Berg takes on Isaac Boyd. Isaac Boyd is ranked 6th in the state, so I expect him to be a pretty talented heavyweight. Up next after this is going to be 106, Caden Shipley, who is stepping up for Austin Wadlow. And then after that is Jacob Dickens, who is ranked 5th. And then after that is Kyle Crawford against Nathan Geisner, who is ranked 4th.
Caden Shipley, I wrestled with him, and he's all around pretty good wrestler. This will most likely be a good match.
Wow, as we see another battle by another Berg boy here. Chase is really trying to fight, make sure. Chase almost had a takedown. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Chase looked like St. John was given the takedown. So Berger's on the bottom. Berger's really got to stand up here.
Score is now 2-0.
Berger's the twin brother. Berger, the twin brother of Chase Berg, the twin brother of Dalton, who just won last match. Chase really needs to work here. Great job there by Chase to roll out. He's got to get up though. He's got to get up though.
He gets up, he gets the escape.
A little under 20 seconds left in the first period. Second period is over, still 2-0. Or first period is over, excuse me. Trust me, I know. Chase gets to build up here and he'll get the escape point. Great job by Chase Berg. This is one of those things, I mean, this will be really, really exciting in my opinion if Chase Berg is able to beat Isaac Boyd. I mean, it's 2-1. I mean, not far apart at all. As we've seen, Chase has definitely got a chance. I'll be honest, watching Chase throughout the season so far this year, or even last year, he's really improved. Chase this year is... pretty sure it's this year, 16-28, while Isaac Boyd is 32-6. So I mean, this would be a huge win for Chase, a huge win. About a minute left in the second period.
Score is still 2-1. St. John.
somebody's bleeding or having some sort of problems. Chase was getting blood time. It looked like Chase was scratched on his chest, maybe. I don't know for sure. Isaac really coming in strong here, trying to muscle him around. Cool as we see Isaac going for a quick shot here.
He might have a takedown.
We got to make sure Chase is got to get out of bounds.
Oh.
That'll be 4-1. That's the end of the second period. We're going to third period, 4-1. Isaac leading. St. Jen start at bottom and bump to the top. And it looks like a quick escape by, yep. An unfortunate reversal. Maybe another, looked like it was going to be a reversal by Farmington. Looked like it was a reversal by St. Jen. Then looked like Chase was about to get a reversal. And that's a pin for St. Jen. Isaac Boyd pins Chase Berger in the third period.
The score was 6-1. Coming on is Caden Shipley and
Jacob Dickens.
Jacob Dickens is ready to get to state. See how this match goes.
Up next is, like my partner said, Kyle Crawford against Nathan Geisner. This will be a tough match. Kyle's really tough, so I mean, we'll see how Kyle checks up against Geisner. there. Wasn't successful.
Come on, Kyle.
Oh, great job by Kyle as he sucks in that leg, but he breaks the clasp. Not even breaks the clasp.
Score is still 0-0 with just under a minute and 10 seconds.
Kyle's trying to muscle over Kyle, looks like. The stall's called. Looked like Nathan, sorry. But it looked like Kyle was trying to muscle around Nathan and try to flip him over there. Like I said, stall was called. No points have been given so far. A little under a minute left. Oh. That's a tough spot to get out of right there. He's got that arm and everything. Oh, nope. He rolls over. He's got to pull that arm through, though.
Score is now 2-0 with St. Genevieve.
First period, it's 4-0 as he gets 2 points for near fall. Kyle trying to build up here, tripods.
Oh, nice roll by Kyle.
Man.
It was out of bounds.
And if Kyle would have had that roll in bounds, he might have been able to grab that leg. Like I said, under 20 seconds left in the first period, they start off. Kyle trying to get that tripod set up so he can stand up. Kyle trying to sit out. Oh, and Nathan gets that leg into leg ride. Time's up.
Still 4-0.
Second period about to start. Kyle Crawford chooses down. Kyle's pretty crafty on the bottom as far as finding the right time to get up or finding a quick little reversal. So we may see that in play here. Looks like he's about to peel that knee off and get up, but peel that hand off the knee and get up. Was it successful?
Kyle has done pretty good this year. His record is 37-12.
This is one of those spots where, Nathan may have him in a good spot to maybe get pinned here, but if Kyle does a right move or, sucks that head out or anything like that, he's in a key position where he can have him in a pinning position.
Score is now 6-0. St. Genevieve lead with just under a minute and 10 seconds to go. See if Kyle can get out of the spot that he's in right now.
A little under a minute and a half left here. Kyle's trying to build from his base. Nathan's got that leg spread out kind of, and so that's what's kind of tough. Kyle tries to sit out, unsuccessful. Now he's sitting out, he stands up, he stands up. That may be the reversal he needs. Seconds left. Kyle's got to build it back up from his base again. That's one of those tough spots where, you're so close, it sucks to, and Nathan sticks his legs in. That's when it gets real tough because, you try to stand up or anything, it's hard to get up from that spot.
Score still 6-0.
We're going to see Nathan kind of
with just under 10 seconds to go in the second period. Sorry.
Second period is over. It's 6-0.
If Kyle wants to win, he'll either have to get a pin or get some points on the board. Yeah, that's good.
So we see him start off with neutral here. I don't exactly. Looks like Kyle may have gotten a bloody nose, yeah. They didn't start off with neutron. I'm guessing that Nathan, the guys were started off at bottom, so he kind of got up real quick with that escape. So he's about to step back up and it's going to be neutral. Kyle goes in for the shot there. Oh, he's got a good spot here. A little under a minute and a half left in the third period. It's now 62. Kyle's in a really violent moment here. He's really got to get him over. I mean, he could literally, if he got him rolled over twice and got near fall points, he could win just by near fall points, anything really.
He gets him rolled over. It might win the match. Minute left in the match.
Escape point given. It's now 7-2. Kyle's got another shot here. Like I said, he's in a bottom spot. He's got to suck that head out though. He's got to get that head out. Now 8-4. So Kyle's got to get 2 shots. He's got to get 2 takedowns, and he'll tie it up. .5 seconds left. I mean, he's got to be fast. He's got to be fast. I mean, 20 seconds left. 8-4.
Kyle's really trying.
Kyle's got to get around and get hip control, let him go, and this is a tough time here.
Matt, here is stopped at 12 seconds. Kyle's nose seems to be bleeding again. Score is now 8-4. St. John's still leading.
Kyle's got 12 seconds left. I mean, that's definitely enough time. I mean, if he takes a shot and gets it in there, I mean, he can get him. It's certainly tough. I mean, you gotta want it. You gotta need it to be able to do that. And he can. I mean, to come back 8-4 like he did. I mean, that's a tough comeback, but he can do it.
I've seen him do it before, so he'll be able to do it again.
10 seconds left. He's got it. Tough loss for Kyle there, as we see him lose 8-4. I mean, he had a little gator roll there at the end that was real close and almost had him. That shows the competition of Kyle. I mean, that was a decent match. That was good.
Good match.
loses 45 to 30. That's I think the third loss for Farmington according to Duels. Great job by the Knights. Great job by the Dragons. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.